Today on Hopped Up Beer Review, we're going to be reviewing Oktoberfest by Good People Brewing Company out of Birmingham, Alabama. Prost. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are drinking and reviewing. We're back for another beer today, but before we get there, be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell, as well as check us out on social media. Links are below in the description. Come say hey on Discord. I've got Andy in the attic. I've got Jay. I am Ben. Gentlemen, what are we drinking today?
We're going to Birmingham, Alabama. Good People Brewing. This is their Oktoberfest, a festival of beer, limited release that they do. And it has the lovely Prost on there. So let's crack it and get drinking.
And the Dachshund. Yep. Somebody who has had Dachshunds. I definitely like the can art. Maybe my favorite can art ever. And this one is fuzzy and foamy for me. Not quite spewing, but overflowing as I pour it out.
Why do you shake things up so much, Ben?
You know, I just like to make it interesting.
Mine was very simple.
I mean, as soon as I popped the top, this one was starting to foam up. So
I guess you dropped it.
Yeah, I mean, I threw it across the room a minute ago. Foam. I mean, Prost. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mates.
Foamy, foamy, foam.
Andy, you got pretty good clarity
nice. There. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is not a show where we typically hand out compliments to each other, but you know.
Yeah. And it's interesting because when I see it on the camera, but I'm looking at it in
mine is lovely, not that clear
light of the attic.
Yours
and it's Martzen. And compared to other Martzens in the US, you know, we've done our US Martzens. Then we got under these Martzens of the Brewers Advent calendar. And this one actually looks closer to the color of those German Martzens from the Brewers Advent calendar versus the Martzens that we had from the other US. So
yeah, I agree.
We just need to drink more Martzens to get a consensus here.
I mean, I'm not going to complain. I think we should replace all IPAs with Martzens, and then we can just not do IPAs anymore. And I think that would be okay.
Oh, Ben, you would miss them.
I'd miss a few of them.
We found some that you like. I mean,
that's true.
Good black IPA or
the 90.
Got one coming up.
Yeah.
So this is 5.8%, 20 IBUs, made with German hops and malts. Tastes like a Martzen, you know. It's got that flavor to it.
Easy drinking.
Yeah, little malt, little hop to it, or bitter on the back end. Just very subtle.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this one so far definitely reminds me a lot more of the Martzens that we had out of the Brewers Advent calendar box. I mean, the color, you know, is lighter. The flavor is a little bit lighter. It's kind of goes back to that in between a fest beer and Martzen that we kind of talked about a lot on the Brewers Advent calendar, because I think a lot of the Martzens that we've had from the U.S., and we talked about this before, seem to be a lot heavier. And just a lot more malty flavor. And this one's a little bit lighter.
Yeah, they definitely go more malt, more sweet caramel taste.
Yeah.
But this is, I agree, this goes closer to the other one. So now I don't know what my standard for a Martzens to be now.
Just further confuses us even.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, because I think we had kind of at least going through the Brewers Advent calendar, we kind of talked about, you know, maybe that's just the difference between the Germans and more traditional, and us the breweries in America
Yeah,
interpreting it a certain way. So
maybe they should label it so far as an American Marzen versus like a German Marzen, because you got your American Pilsners, German Pilsners, Czech Pilsners. You get, hey, we've learned what a German pale ale was with that Erlenzauber or something like that from it. And then, but you have an India pale ale, you've got your American pale ale, so you have Britain's got their own, England's got their own pales, so everybody puts their own little spin on it. So I guess the majority of the US a little more malt to it.
And now we've been calling some Marzen, but it does say festival beer on the can. Is that so?
It's categorized as a Marzen.
Okay.
There's
They're
a
close,
distinguish,
right?
yeah. Marzen and fest beers are different, but usually it's called fest beer, not festival beer. I too looked at that, and it's labeled as a Marzen on the on tap, but you know what? Maybe it is a fest beer.
Yeah.
Now we're even more confused. Damn it!
It's an Oktoberfest.
That's possible. Yeah. Well, just in case you haven't seen it, back in the summer, we were all in Birmingham doing some brewery tours and recording some videos and some flights, and we spent a couple hours at Good People Brewing Company and had a really good flight of beer there. We'll post the link for that video somewhere around here.
You say you'll post. Will you actually post? Will be,
somewhere. I can definitely put it down in the description.
You know what? Also include the post for the Funk Farm.
I will. Yes.
Sour,
we also had a really good Funk Farm sour that we picked up from there.
More post-production editing to do.
Post-production, is that?
Post-production. You like what I did there?
Yeah.
You like that?
Nice.
Yes. All right. Do you have anything else to add about the actual beer to current production?
I like it.
Is that like scientific information, or is that just that's opinion?
It's rather biased.
Yeah, that's what I would expect. All right.
Well,
Since
to
you
rate
like
this soon, otherwise I'm gonna drink it all.
Yeah, since you like it, Andy, what do you think? Give us your number here.
It's easy drinking, but if all you want's my number, hey, I give this an 8. Really good. It's not heavy, not too sweet, not too the bitter taste, and I don't feel like it's 5.8%. It feels light enough that you could go multiple in a session. So 8.0. Good job, good people.
Jay, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm right in line with you, Andy. I think it's a great beer, great offering from good people. They seem to know what they're doing when it comes to a lot of these brews. I mean, we had a great time down there. The classic, what was it? The '90s band photo shoot there.
Yes. Be sure to check that out.
So I think this is a great beer. I'm going to say the same, 8.
And consequently, just to interject there, our third album will be released later in the spring. So just be on the lookout for that as well. So yeah, I think this one is really good. It's everything you guys have said. It's very light. It's light, when you drink it, but it has a very full bodied taste to it as well, which kind of makes me feel like it's kind of in between the Marzen and the fest beer. And like you said, Andy, it just leaves us more confused about these two lines of our styles of beer, of what really is the standard and kind of what they should be. That being said, I mean, I would probably go buy like a couple of cases of this if I could. uh, because I think it's really, really good. And I'm giving it an 8.5. You know, I really like it and can drink a lot of it this time of year for sure. All right, Prost, everybody. That's going to give us an 8.2 for the best can art we have ever seen because it has a dachshund on it. And that's just my personal opinion. I don't know if these guys share that as well. Probably do not. But definitely a really good American Oktoberfest, Martzen festival beer, somewhere in the middle there. Definitely one you should look for when the time comes for Oktoberfest, and definitely one to pick up and give a shot if you've not done so. With that, be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell. Check us out on social media. We would love for you to come say hey in Discord and let us know what you think about Oktoberfest. And yeah, that's going to end this one. For Andy in the attic and Jay and Ben. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
It's almost all gone from us too.
It is. Hey, you've got more links to add. Post-production, snake handler, good people. It's another link.
Okay, I'm going to drink now.
Cheers, mate.